Alright, and we are live. Are you just gonna, like, gather iron while you're over there?
I mean, if you want, I can start clearing up the...
That's probably a good idea. I can tell you that... Oh, you should have taken my things from the map. I found a bunch of...
Did you explore this one?
I did. I ran around that whole swamp off camera for the cartography table. You should probably snag them up. So, while we start here, I guess I'll go over what has changed off camera. I am wearing troll armor. Used all the hide we had from the trolls to make it. My boy Tim's got a few as well. He's missing the helmet, though. I went on a very grand adventure since last. I spent a long time sailing the boat, marking a bunch of shit, and eventually ended up all the way over here in some black forest. Let me see which portal takes me there. One's Bone Mass. There, that's the Fun Island. The Fun Island portal takes you... Where is it? There it is. There's a really tiny little island right over here. We're going to use that for portals, but for now, let me find... Where's my Mistlands portal? There it is. Show off what's going on here. Also, I know the stream is starting 10 minutes early. I was really excited to play. So, this is the Black Forest connected to this section of Mistlands. I drifted into shore here. Sex Island? That's every island that we're on. Obviously. Except this one. Technically, this is the Dwarves' Sex Island. They own this one. I am already full, please. So, there's just this really cute little dwarf house at this little, like, natural harbor. They're kind of friendly for now. There's, like, I think 6 of them live in here. Hold on. Hugin has something to say. Kraka, stubborn fools! The Dverger will tolerate strangers and vagrants, but they are quick to anger should you upset them, which I am sure you will manage to do sooner or later. Yeah, so there's the boat. It's docked here. There's a ginormous floating mushroom man out that way. I don't want to go over there. So here's the thing. We can't build here because the dwarves have this totem that stops us from building. And we would have to kill all 6 of them to take over this house. I'd like to do that. Yeah. This one, there's a mage here. One of them, yeah, one of them's a 1-star. But it looks like it's 4 rogues, and one of them's a 1-star, and one of them's a mage. I think we could do it, but we're not going to do that just yet. For now, we're going to leave them be. And the goal of today is to do 1 iron run to get a butt-ton of iron. And then, number 2, we will kill the boss in the swamp. We will kill Bone Mass. That's the goal. I think it's achievable. We can definitely clear out, like, 2, 3 sewers. And that should give us enough to just have, like, a buttload forever.
Which I am currently in.
So not a problem. Don't murder the dwarves, they're so cool and sexy. That's true, they are. But you know what else is cool and sexy? Their dope-ass house.
Real estate.
Yeah.
Free real estate.
Gotta take that shit over. We can't even, like, craft the thing that they need. Well, actually, you know, we might with the stonecutter. We just need their materials. Let's see, what sewer are you in? I see, you're going to the one directly south.
Yeah, I figured this one.
Skedaddling over.
I've cleared out the first 2 rooms, so it's safe to walk into the down.
We have cleared out 2 of these sewers. And there's a few just, like, right here.
The one set a record for us. The one had, like, 80 iron by itself.
It was, like 81, I want to say, when we were done. Never have I gotten that many. That was an insane amount. Also, how are you doing today, Solar? You doing well? Let's see what we got here. Chest in here. Did you swim down there? Is there anything that way?
Nothing in the center.
Okay. There is a spawner in here. You know, it's... Oh! Oh! He was
And
sneaky.
just trying to take a pot shot at it.
He did. He almost succeeded.
Ah! He's just standing in the corner.
No.
He managed to get through.
Staggering him is kind of shit. I might be able to get the spawner right here. Oh, I can. Hell yeah. The hammer is straight up so good. Playing modded Terraria all day, basically? That sounds like a very fun time. I love Terraria. It's such a good game. I've been asked to stream it many times, but...
Kami would 100% play it.
Yeah. But it's an investment. You can't just start playing Terraria. You gotta be like... You gotta be okay with like getting super involved over the next like week or two. It's one of those games. It's really hard to put down just because it's so good. How many times has the Terraria dev said he was gonna stop Terraria? There's gotta be like a I would guess like at least 4. I'm glad that he never did, but it is kind of funny.
I have an angle on it, and they don't really seem to care about that.
Oh, one other change since last time is that we both have iron pickaxes. We had basically the exact amount of iron we needed from the very first time last stream, going through the first sewer to do it. Fuck you. Get out of here. It's so dark.
You idiots. I'm not there anymore. I think I got the body piles.
They're so good. I hope you did.
Yeah. It was in this corner.
I mean, if we're struggling on these Draugr... Here's the thing. I think we can take those dwarves, because if we shoot them from really far away, especially if we shoot them from the islands that are, like, far away from them, I don't think they'll be able to hit us. That's just a theory, though. I don't think I've actually, like, had a legit fight with them.
No, we've had a legit fight with one of them, right? And that was because one of the enemies from the Mistlands, he was by himself.
Right.
And then one of the enemies from the Mistlands got him like 1 HP, and we were like, "What do you think you dropped?"
That's right. We murdered him in cold blood. That was our like first time in the Mistlands.
Yeah, and that was on the old world that had all the bug generation for Mistlands too.
Right. When Mistlands first came out, if you played on an old save, it wouldn't generate the Mistlands properly. So when we were first there, I was like, "Damn, this place fucking sucks. There's nothing here," and it was because it was legitimately just broken.
I think that's everything.
One little doodad hidden away there. Oh, wait.
I tried so hard.
Yeah, alright, I'll just let it go. I think there's like one more pathway this way. Yes. Very cool. Eat the yellow mushrooms.
Oh, if you were asking about this one, I haven't done this.
Yeah.
I was talking about the one straight forward from the door.
Oh, you did this one right here?
Yeah, I did that one. That one literally had nothing, but I thought you were the one that was behind.
So I was tempted to say that this one might be just like a really small sewer, but that other first one seemed small until it all of a sudden wasn't. Get over here. Stop running. See as he knows he can.
Yeah, I don't think we should have said anything.
Oh no. It's very large, isn't it?
No, this one's just a dead end, luckily. It's just a dead
Okay.
end. But it really feels like it was leaving. You have to something up.
I mean, you never know. This one right here might lead into something. If anything, I know it can't go left, because that's where the fucking door is.
Once it goes straight again, then you can go left.
Swear to God, it better not. I'm gonna take our gold and buy that headband. I hate being in the sewer without the headband. Anything?
No.
Okay. On to the next one.
Sweet.
See, that's my inventory. I should head back home.
I'm only at 205 weight, so I'm gonna go to the next one and start cracking it open.
I've only got 50 left, and I'm like right here, so I might as well.
I'm just heading down here to this next mark.
There's a big ooze outside the front door. Just be aware.
I also woke up one of the boys.
You woke up one of the boys? What does that mean?
I on my priority kill list.
Oh, you woke up one of the big trees. Yeah, I know there's one here. I don't know if there's more than one.
He's awake now. He is definitely awake now.
When I was running around, you know what? I definitely know there's another one, because when I was running around, he spawned like really close to the plains, and I was like, I don't want to be here.
The skeleton to try to fight him. I don't think it'll work out.
It might work. Skeletons will fight just about anything.
Yeah, but the skeleton's like really interested in just chasing me for the rest of his life.
Okay, I guess I'll just put all that in there then.
Yeah, I didn't even see the abomination's health when I shot it.
I mean, he is very damp. Are you still in the stinky sewers? We are still in the sewers, Phoenix, but the goal, we'll do like 2 more sewers, we'll do a run back home for the iron, and then we're going to fight Bone Mass. Because I think we can. So the only reason I think we can fight Bone Mass with our very shit gear is that you can cheese the absolute fuck out of him. It's like really easy to cheese him. You just kind of have to hope that his boss area is generated in a certain way, though. Basically, Bone Mass is obviously here in the swamp, and the swamp has these big trees that are unbreakable. So you just have to stand on them and just hit him with the hammer, with the AoE blast from the hammer. And you'll kill him, because he won't be able to break the trees. He's not like the other bosses who break all of their terrain. He's just incapable because he can't hit it hard enough.
So I might die.
Ooh. I hope you don't.
No, yeah, I'm dead. I got mega poison because a blob hit me as soon as I came through.
That fucking tree that you woke up...
Yeah.
Is the blob still alive somewhere?
No, I killed it. It hopped up here with me and then just started poisoning.
I can hear a blob on the other side of this poop pile right there. That looks like a spawner. So we're gonna try and cheese Bone Mass with my favorite hammer strat. It's never failed.
Hence why we have the giant fuck you hammers.
And they're slightly upgraded. The spawner just isn't spawning anything, even though I just killed something that came out of it.
There might be stuff in the corners or something like that.
They're not doing a very good job of stopping me from breaking their spawner. Cool. How are you doing today, Phoenix? Oh! There's a body pile here, too.
I should set my spawn.
You should. I should also set my spawn. Yeah, the enemies here are stuck in the corners, and the body piles, the mud piles are so big, they just can't get to me.
Yeah, that's a very common thing.
Cool. Yeah, yeah. We'll just leave him in there, I guess. I'll take your iron off your corpse. I've got the... Oh wait, you have the belt too, I think.
Yeah, I do have Mega Guard.
Okay, well I'm just gonna take it because fuck you. How about that? It's a better answer. You already know where that boss is. Yeah, I know. Sex hammers. These hammers are legit very good. I think there's like an iron version of this hammer that comes later. I think you need a little bit of silver to make it, maybe. But I'm not sure. Having an AoE weapon that can just go through walls is useful in pretty much every video game ever, and Valheim is no different at all. There is a Draugr in the room straight ahead, but he, like I said, he can't move. I felt like I'd point him out, though. Just a regular old Thursday? No, I feel that. It really is just one of those days, you know? Not like particularly stellar, not particularly bad.
One in the corner to the left. You absolutely
just
fucked.
Get fucking corner peeked. Loser. I guess I'll take this wood. That is more than I can carry.
Here, I can grab the wood.
Trying to...
Unless you want to consolidate stuff right now.
No, I literally don't have enough room to consolidate anything. I can take these amber pearls, I think. Yeah. This is going to be a big one. I think after this one we can probably just go.
Hold on, take this leather scrap.
I'm literally 450. I can't take anything.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of iron in here. Hey, Capra. How are you doing? Maybe Capra's day will be super exciting and he'll, you know, he'll excite the malaise. No, that's just a big nothing over here.
Yeah, you punch that.
I'm trying my best, alright. It's tough out here. I'm just a little guy.
Just a little man.
You're not a little guy! You're a 35-year-old man! Stop it! I played Persona 5 all day and I've been doing nothing but killing Arsens. Well, at least someone can kill Arsens like the chat wants, but it ain't me. How's Destiny 2 working out for me? That's a great question. Pretty fucking good. I like that game a lot. I play it in my spare time with Tim, actually. And another friend of ours named Kami.
I am equally addicted.
It's very fun.
I have been pleasing the celestial horse.
There's a magic horse. I do love him very much. He gives very good loot. Yeah, Destiny 2 is good. It's kind of weird, you know? Because, like, inherently, I know that Bungie did some stuff that, like, is really shitty. They basically, like, reset the game, I guess you could say.
I want Shh. I got poisoned anyway.
You ran right into that, man.
Alright, fuck it, I'm taking him out with me. I don't care. He's gonna kill me at this point anyway. See ya.
Aw. Poor death.
Quick, get his head. I grabbed his head. I had Nick make inventory space to grab it off the ground, so it's on my body.
Some sneaky ass guy. Bunch of loot in here. Oh, Jesus, please. I hear more enemies. Leave me be. Yeah, swing at me, asshole.
Oh, it's nighttime. Fuck, I have to get over there fast.
If you have even a single friend to play Destiny 2 with, I think it's worth playing. So here's the thing. Bungie basically vaulted a bunch of content, which means, like, if you played their game, go fuck yourself. They just, like, got rid of all the content and like, locked it away. So you'll never get it again, except on, like, the rare occasion a vendor will come and sell it. But if you're someone like me who's never played before and you're just playing it now, after they made a very public statement saying that they're not going to vault content ever again, yeah, no, it's great. I have, like, nothing to lose. I've lost nothing. I've only gained by playing, and it's pretty cool, and the newest expansion has a dogshit story, but boy howdy, are the new classes super fun. Strand is dope. You basically get a class that makes you into a puppeteer, where you manipulate green strings to, like, levitate opponents and kill them. It's very cool. Much better than the stinky ice power. Fuck the stinky ice power.
I will make the stinky ice power good.
It's not that it's bad. It's that it's terrible to get because it's not fun. They lock it behind a terrible grind.
I can't argue that. It is absolutely awful.
I've killed 5 Arsens. Those are rookie numbers. You could be killing more. Let's see here. Let's see, we have 90 iron as of now.
I have another 13 on me.
We're definitely going to be leaving here with over 100, which is a fantastic place to start.
Yeah, I think we finish clearing out this one, and then we can make the long journey back.
For sure.
And then
I have the materials to craft a boat here, so we will be all set.
Awesome. I'm gonna put the valuables stuff in this chest, like literal valuables, as in the amber, gold, pearls, and stuff.
If you are playing Destiny 2 by yourself, it's still fun, but you're definitely missing out not playing with other people. Which means, like, if you don't have friends to play with, you're gonna have to, like, join random people, which is fine, I guess. Sometimes random people are cool, and other times they're fucking horrible.
We've experienced that when we look at raid groups.
Yeah.
Both ends.
Yeah, like, I've joined raid groups that were pretty cool, and then I've joined other groups that weren't cool. I joined this one group, and everything was fine at the start. And until we died like a single time, and then everybody became a whiny piece of shit, and it was not fun anymore. I'll just kill him on this one. I'm just gonna get him. I hear a slime somewhere.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be
randos. Body immediately recoils. I played Destiny 2 once, and I was lost as fuck, but that happens in a lot of multiplayer games, I feel.
Well, if you played any time recently, the reason that you're lost as fuck is because they vaulted content.
Right.
Like, you do, like, the first starting strike, and then it just doesn't tell you where to go, because you finished the starting strike, and that's all that they've left.
Right. I can say this, I played a lot of multiplayer games, MMOs specifically, which Destiny 2 kind of tries to be a little bit. It tries to be like an MMO light. And Destiny 2 genuinely has the worst onboarding process for new players I have ever experienced in all of my time playing video games. It's genuinely god-awful. You need to go into playing Destiny 2 with the expectation that you will know literally none of what the fuck's going on for, like, the first few hours. Like, it's not even planting the seeds of a mystery or anything. Like, you're just not going to know anything, and then the things that you do know are partially not even going to be useful to you. Also, they keep mentioning characters that are just, like, not in the game because they removed them.
Or dead.
Or dead. Yeah, but they don't let you play the stories to experience, like, how they died. Oh man, dude, Cade 6 is such a cool guy. You will never see him. You will never see Cade 6.
Exactly. The only part of Cade 6 you'll see is the memorial, the tiny, tiny memorial for him in the tower.
He was Jason, like, or
and
Nathan
so
Fillion.
All the voice lines are people talking about Cade, not even Cade talking himself.
Yeah, it's really weird when you pick up armor that says Memory of Cade armor, and you're like, who the fuck is this guy? Why should I care about his memory? Dude sounds like a dweeb, he got killed.
Nah.
Yeah, no, he's been there the whole time. Just needed to get close enough to do that.
We're hitting something, which I think means there's a body pile.
Yeah, I think there's a body pile there. I think we got it.
No more numbers.
Can't they just bring it back? They could, and they are piece by piece bringing that content back. I genuinely, again, I only started playing a few months ago. I have no clue why they decided to just get rid of a bunch of their content. Because it's not like what they did in World of Warcraft. They did that on the 3rd expansion of World of Warcraft. They redid the whole world and got rid of all the content that was there before for the base game. And they did that because they revamped the whole fucking thing. So, like, it made sense. Destiny 2, to my understanding, didn't do that. So, piece by piece, they're bringing stuff back. And that's kind of cool for me to experience. Probably annoying for everyone who already did it, I'd imagine. This doesn't happen in Final Fantasy XIV because Final Fantasy XIV is designed and written good. Final Fantasy XIV also had a complete restart, so it's not like it was good out of the gate. I tried playing Final Fantasy XIV last year.
I did as well.
And I was like, why would I play this? I already played World of Warcraft. I don't want to play another tab target MMO. Leave me alone.
I definitely got further than you did, though.
Oh, for sure. I didn't get very far in it because I didn't enjoy what I was playing. I don't really like Final Fantasy, so that doesn't help either.
I mean, so my experience, though, was like, I am a man that must do everything. So I was looking at literally every side quest, doing every side quest, and some of the people that I was playing with were like, just stop doing that. Just do the story.
That's
like,
I mean, that's what I did too when I played. Like, wow.
Like, I feel the need to help people. I apologize.
If someone gives me a quest, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, if I move into a zone and I see like 20 exclamation marks, I'm gonna do all the exclamation points.
There is a lot in this one sewer, for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's very big.
My pickaxe is my.
Oh yeah, mine's about to break. I should just go home and fix it.
I don't have a slot for coin.
While we do this incredibly boring task of gather iron, maybe Tim would like to tell you all the story on the last time he played Valheim that wasn't with me. I know he's been itching to tell it.
Yeah, no, I completely forgot. I wanted to tell it honestly until you brought it up. Because would anybody like to guess who that playthrough was with?
Who do you guys know that knows me and also knew Tim? And maybe streamed on this platform, actually. I'm sure they all know who it is. Exodia. Sam.
Sam. Yeah, I had a terrible time with Sam. I used to play with
Dane.
Yeah, Dane.
They don't know him by the online name like you do.
Oh, whoops. That's all I ever has that stuff. But so playing with him, I think there was 3 other people as well. One of them was our friend Rem from Smite, who also got yelled at by him.
He's the dude who got screamed at on stream that one time. It was me, says Solar.
I asked before hearing the question.
I thought you were making a funny meme. Let's pretend you were making a funny meme instead.
Yeah. But so no, I played Valheim with him and a few 2 of his buddies and our boy, our precious boy,
precious baby boy Brennan.
But so what ended up happening, right? I was enjoying it. I really had no idea what was happening. Some of them knew what was going on, which is fine because obviously not everybody can play a game for the first time, and others enjoy it so much that they come back.
Right. There's a 2-star skeleton being rude to our base out here.
Really?
If you want to hit him, I got him aggroed.
Well, I'm still back at base trying to put some stuff away and stuff.
Pretty sure if he headshots me, I will die.
But so essentially what happened, right, is that I told him that I was enjoying it and that it was really awesome, and this was the first bad thing that kind of happened, is that I just kind of went, would you mind if we streamed it more than once a week, right? Because he refused to do anything off stream. He's shooting.
I missed. I'm so scared because he's really strong.
He literally just said no. Like, he was like, no, we can't do it more than once a week. And I was like, why not? And he was like, because I'm doing it once a week is how I keep you guys coming back. As if like we were gonna stop playing on the Valheim world because he did it more than once a week.
Gotta keep my friends captive because if I don't do that, they'll all abandon me. Very normal human response.
which is kind of a struggle for me because I was really itching to play. I really enjoy this game. I think it's really cool. And even though I thought that when I was playing with them, right? And I will just say that it probably took that group with 5 people about 3 streams to even kill Ithakir, the deer boss that Tony and I just obliterated on our first one.
Yeah, I heard that they moved very slowly, which was a little sad.
I think it was about 7 streams, and then we finally stepped foot in a swamp.
It's not like all of them were new. Listen, if every single one of them was new, it was everyone's first time playing Valheim, I would believe that it would take a long time to do literally anything. Because sometimes it just takes a long time in this game, and that's fine, but like, if even one person's played it before, I would imagine they'd be very encouraging to just kill the deer boss immediately, because it's really not as threatening as a new person believes it is.
I believe 3 of them had.
Oof. Alright, let's do this one. I'll do this one. This one looks like a dead end.
So, the funny thing about this whole ordeal, though, right, is that the falling out happened, and then I obviously was no longer going to play on that Valheim server.
Well, that's not entirely true, because you waited for him to reach out. I played
once or twice because, well, I played once or twice with him on stream still, don't get me wrong, after the incident, because the incident at that point was between him and Brent. And then, I thought I saw something.
It's always good to be cautious.
Well, no, I thought it must have just been the water effect, but, so, I played with him for about a week more still, or so, right? Mainly just because, like, the issue was between him and Brennan at the time. And then it just became more and more involved that, like, Tony and I also did stuff wrong.
Apparently.
Yeah. How much weight do you have open? Because there's 16 iron still in this chest.
I can easily take 16 iron, yeah. Let me just come over here and grab it. Where is it?
It's in the go in there and left.
Left. Oh, in the center of the room. Yeah, I got that. Easy peasy. Playing the games once a week for a couple of hours is an effective way to make substantial progress. Yeah, that's kind of why we do stuff off camera, so that when I come in, we can do things like, I'll show off one run of getting iron, and then we're just going to immediately fight the boss, right? Like, at this point, it's been a boss a stream, which I think is pretty decent progress for a crafting game like Valheim. I don't think anything about that is ridiculous, you know?
But so, then the problem kept evolving, and then obviously I just kind of went, I'm not playing, I'm not, like, showing up for Valheim streams anymore. To which his immediate reaction was, guess we aren't friends anymore, as if, like, him, as if, oh, there's a lot, as if him, like, being an ass, more or less, just the entire time about most of the situations was making, like, whereas us still being friends.
Could you hit me with Ithakir when you get the... Oh, Jesus, when you get the chance. Thank you.
There you go, fuck. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That archer, I don't think has a star on it, but I was pushing him past the wall. That's how I was stopping him from shooting me.
Tony, stop your smacking. I can't hear Tim. Oh. I mean, I guess I'll just stand there and make him do all the mining then.
But yeah, so it was just a very bad situation to be in. I mean, as most things were with him in the falling out stages, but just like I don't understand. But then, right, because I was sad. Tony and I were playing like Smite one night or whatever, and I mentioned that I'm no longer playing Valheim, even though I wish I could. And he was like, "Oh, I love Valheim. Do you want to play?" And then we started our first world together, and things moved so much faster.
I'd like to say that during this falling out process, I don't think I mentioned this when I talked about it on my big stream. This is Tim's big stream to talk about his falling out with him. No, that's not the purpose, but like, I guess it could be. At the time, during this falling out process, I was still checking up on Dane, because I still considered him to be someone that maybe I could, like, recuperate a friendship with. So I would check in on his streams, and I would inflate his viewer numbers by just being there, which is helpful, you know. That's a thing that, like, friends do when you're friends with streamers. Sometimes you'll just hang out there, whether you want to or not, because it helps out the fucking algorithm.
I need you back here to
I'm coming.
get my stuff back, because
Yeah,
I tried to just sprint in and grab it. But since I don't have Meganjord equipped, it didn't let me it didn't just assimilate it.
Don't worry, I got it. I'm gonna come in and shoot them all with my bow.
It's just one right now. I don't know where the archer is.
I would check in on his streams, and after a while of him streaming Valheim, I want to say like a couple streams, he just started cheating in all the materials like live on camera, which I thought was very cringe, not working for it. But the thing is that with him and his group of boys cheating, and knowing full well that they weren't doing things off camera, Tim and I were able to just, the two of us, in basically the same amount of time it took them, beat the whole game without any sort of cheating. This one dragger just ran away, so I'm not going to bother with him.
Yeah, that's cool with me. I had a
ow,
panic
ow.
attack when I went to go get my body.
Yeah, just beating the whole fucking game in the time it took him to fight, I think, the dragon boss.
He came back.
Oh, God.
He didn't kill me in one shot, bro, somehow.
I'm keeping... Oh! I roll dodged, even with the slowdown from the fucking thing. Ow! Shit. Okay, yeah. One more attack and I'm donezo here. I'm gonna deal with this guy, though.
I'm shooting the archers.
It's not like we were playing a speed game, you know. We weren't speed running, trying to beat him. I just thought that was kind of funny. By the time we beat the game, I think we stopped being friends. Valheim creative mode. It wasn't... Yeah, I guess you could call it creative mode.
Yeah, there is a cheat console they could use and stuff like that. I mean, on a rare
Ow.
occasion, we use it to get back. Like, I had some sort of bug when we played together, and literally the one time I
He
logged
shot
in,
me through the wall. That's our thing. He can't fucking do that. That's cheating.
There were 3 of them shooting me.
Go on the other side of the wall and see if you can hit the body bag. Like in that little corner, you might be able to do it.
Oh, is
out.
it on the right side?
It's on the right side, yeah. I was trying to shoot it when he shot me.
Regardless of if I can or not, I can just definitely kill this archer. And not have to.
Listen, I'm not here to like police the way that other people play video games, but I think if you're gonna be, I think if you're gonna be streaming a game, nah, you're dead for sure.
Oh no, I am dead. The 2-star brought me from 80 HP to 5.
The fact that you lived a 2-star hit at all is legitimately astounding. But like, Valheim's not fun if you're just cheating from the literal start.
He was also modding a bunch of stuff into it too.
Yeah, I think at one point he forgot what he was modding and what he was cheating in. I did laugh at that. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on behalf of my audience here, but I would imagine that if I just literally cheated in everything and everyone just knew that I was making no progress legitimately, you guys probably wouldn't be too interested. I mean, granted, I imagine most of you are here just to hang out and talk, which is fine with me because Valheim is kind of slow that way, but I have to make progress legitimately, or like, what's the fucking point?
Oh, the bug that I got though, for everybody, like Tony saved out of the server. I joined back in, and literally, the gravestone that had my dead body's loot in it just ceased to exist, and I had nothing.
Yeah. Oh God. There's still the 2-star is still in here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the only way this is gonna work is if one of us can grab the hammer. He's on me, so I think you should go for it.
Oh no, I was just waiting to see if he would.
Yeah, he ain't moving. Okay, if you come back here with the hammer, you can kill him, and then we can go there. It's still more fun to do it legit. Exactly. What's the point if you don't struggle? That's the whole point of the fucking game. It's a survival crafting game. If you remove the survival, the key component of the fucking game, I don't get it. I don't get what the appeal is. Legitimately, there are times when you cheat, like what Tim's been talking about when he lost all of his gear. Yeah, they just sprint into that other area for whatever reason.
No, I'm just standing here. I'm making sure that he doesn't do anything. 5K.
Items recovered. If he's not coming over, that works for me.
I'm watching him. Don't worry. He has forgotten we are here because I have the alert sound. Alert.
That might. Oh, it looks like there's no body bag anymore. There are still archers, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, so I did manage to break it before.
I just killed him. I saw his thing. As long as no one else is in here. Yeah, the room is clear. We're actually good.
Too start here.
Yeah, if we just jump back up onto the thing, we can.
Oh, I crit him because he forgot where we existed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not want to be staggered, big guy? That's kind of a bummer. Get fucked. Little loser.
Back. See that struggle right there? He would have just turned on God mode and then just like flown back in here as if like there's no problem with that.
I mean, I can say that he would do that if only because I watched him do that multiple times on camera. I don't think that's enjoyable to watch. If his audience enjoys it, that's fine. It's not for me.
They fought the boss after Bone Mass with God mode equipped. And I think they fought Bone Mass with God mode equipped too. So even though like they were attacking and everything, like they couldn't deal damage to them.
Right. I mean, the boss could stagger them because the bosses and enemies can stagger you through God mode. But other than that, they weren't gonna die. They were in no danger of dying. I don't even know if their equipment takes degradation when they're in God mode. I don't think it does.
But like on top of that, right? They would like for the final implemented boss of the game, who is known as Yagluth.
I don't think he's known as Yagluth. I think that's actually his fucking name.
No, I'm just saying that's what they. I don't know what I would exactly like call him because obviously Bone Mass is very easy to describe.
Well, Bone Mass is a big slime, and Yagluth is just the top half of a giant skeleton.
Yeah, but like I don't know if it's a fueling skeleton. I don't know if it's like
it's a giant. It's the skeleton of a giant. That's why he's so big.
I don't know. I don't look into stuff then, but. Don't you wave your hands at me, I have your stream up.
No, that's to describe how fucking large he is, you silly little man.
I don't know.
No, that's his full government name.
You get fueling totems to summon him. That's why it's just weird to me.
I mean, we use bones to summon Bone Mass, and he's a slime. We're not using slime.
Yeah, but he has bones and shit assimilated into the slime.
I guess that's fair. Alright, I'm going back to base, and I'm gonna get the boat set up. Get all that shit taken care of.
I think we got everything out of all the chests.
I did a run through before, and I'm pretty sure we're good.
Yeah, you got the wood that I put in that chest so that I could carry the rest of the iron.
This is gonna be a heavy return trip. If we die to, like, a serpent, I'm gonna fucking cry.
It's fine, we can just God mode our shit back in. Why not?
No. It's so fucking... It's boring. I don't want to do that.
But...
Let me see.
It's just... And so one of the other people that was playing with him was Brennan, like I said, right? Who was the person that he originally yelled at. And obviously Brennan didn't fucking come back.
Yeah, he didn't want to play anymore.
Brennan already didn't enjoy Valheim all too much, so he kind of just stopped showing up because he wasn't really feeling it. And he just like definitely stopped showing up after that.
Can I be petty? Can I be petty with all of you for like 1 minute? This is like the only mean thing. Listen, I'm not here to shit talk him, right? This is Tim's time to shine, but I will say this. This is the one petty thing I'll say about my former friend Dane. When I was watching his streams, when he realized Tim was not going to come back and Brennan wasn't going to come back,
I was about to get into this, by the way.
It is kind of funny, so I do want to talk about it.
Oh,
He made 2 like little grave sites on the beds that their characters used to sleep in. And he pointed when he would do his walkthrough of the base for his chat. Oh shit, I didn't need the wood. There was already a thing here. He would point at them, and he wouldn't say whose bedroom, or like whose beds they were. He would just point at them and he would say, and these 2 beds are for fated friendships. And I thought that was kind of silly. I know it's a little petty, but I thought that was a little weird. That was like a weird thing to say. I feel like you should maybe just like ignore it. Just like remove the beds and don't say anything. Because the beds still had their names on it. It still had Brennan and Tim's character names like on the beds because they were claimed. Until he started moving the beds around, then they weren't claimed anymore. But I thought that
because
was...
they like obviously they creative moded a new house entirely as well.
Right.
And they built 2 extra beds again, just to mark them again.
Yeah. When they moved the house, they put 2 new beds for Brennan and Meek. A little weird. A little strange, you know? I don't know, man.
Yeah, and I took everything that wasn't
Always.
for the point.
You can always be petty. It's your stream. Yeah, I know. I don't want this place to be a hugely negative spot. Every now and again, I think it's funny, though.
Just
so much iron. Just weird. Just weirdo behavior.
that is just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Is that all the iron that you just dropped right there?
I picked up literally all the iron that we had.
Yeah. I was just making sure that you got it all down there.
Oh god, I forgot that the small boat doesn't have very much room.
Yeah, I mean, after you fill in 4 slots, though, I can just hold the rest as you drive.
Yeah.
You're just gonna hold the rest one.
You got that? Wait, go back over so it doesn't like fall into the ocean.
It's in there. You only threw 30, right?
I'm gonna throw one more.
That's not so I can't tell.
Yeah, there's
like
one in the
part
water
on
right there.
top.
Okay, I'm gonna throw one more.
I can't jump, but that's my problem.
Yeah, but you can get in the boat with the ladder.
Where's the ladder on this?
It's on the left side of the boat.
Gotcha. So I'm holding 90 iron.
Just for convenience sake, I'm probably gonna grab just a couple things here. I do think it's amusing that all of you think it's as funny as I do. It's weird.
I am
Oh, you grabbed
encumbered.
everything. I see.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I moved everything already.
Gotcha.
There's nothing left here except...
Alright, time to take a fucking trip.
I just have to stand here. I'm not allowed to sit while I'm encumbered. Just by the way, everybody.
Can you grab the mast?
No, I literally can't do it.
Oh. Well, the wind is to our back though, which I can say is pretty good. Definitely weirdo behavior. When you don't know how real friendships work, you tend to perform unusual behaviors to seem normal. You know, that's like a really logical explanation for the whole thing. I would say that's probably true. It's very performative, you know, and very, I don't know, ritualistic, I guess, yeah. In like a weird way. I certainly thought it was very unnecessary and weird. Certainly, maybe it would have been like a funny little haha, you know, to do for him, like to heal when it first happened. But like weeks later to physically build them again in a different location, that I thought was weird.
Bring it back up again.
And bring it up again, yeah. That I thought was kind of weird.
He would also like make boss arena like some sort of like line of defense for Yogluth, right? Like he built like a little fort away from Yogluth before they fought him, and then spawned in like an entire like the largest chest of the game filled with arrows and bows, and it's just like why?
Why bother when you're just gonna turn God mode on and fly into him and just attack him with your weapons?
It's just...
Also, at that point he had modded in dual wielding into the game, which
utterly breaks the progression.
That's the thing. Like the dual wielding is cool; it's a fun addition to the game. But like the game was not designed for you to be attacking super fast with 2 weapons at the same time. Like, it just breaks it. Also, the wind fucking immediately went to our faces.
I'm on the boat, so, like, what is your...
Yeah, basically the entire, like, trip that I took here, the wind was at my back the whole fucking time. The second Tim is playing with me, the fucking wind doesn't want to be here. Aren't you a fisherman? Don't you do fishing in real life?
Yes.
Does this happen to you in real life?
I don't use a sailboat in real life.
What do you, paddle? Is this...
No, we live in the day of technology. There's a thing called a motor.
You're not a real Viking. Get out of here. You're not allowed. Real Vikings only.
I mean, I've gone to Cub Scout camps and Boy Scout camps before, and I've always rowed. I don't have a problem doing manual rowing at all.
Ooh. Do you guys have... You know, a lot of my audience isn't from here. Do you guys have, like, scouts? Is that a thing? Do you guys have your own version of scouts over there?
They have their own version of scouts most places.
I'd love to know what you guys call your scouts, because obviously, like, Tim has the Cub Scouts.
Cub Scouts is when you're children, and then you're Boy Scouts. It's the same organization. And
girls have the Brownie Scouts. That's for girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister. Well, Brownie is a certain rank because you go between ranks on each of them. So the one that I remember the most when I was a kid is Tiger Scout in the Cub Scouts because Tiger Cub.
That makes sense. Oh, that's a fucking serpent. Oh, this is horrible.
I also can't shoot my arrows because I'm encumbered.
This is actually really bad because if I take us to the right, there's a goblin camp, and if I take us to the left, there's a serpent. So what I need to do is ride the wind close enough to get to the shoreline so we're not in the ocean, but not close enough for the mosquitoes to hit us.
And like I said, I can't shoot my arrows because I'm encumbered in my weight.
Okay, I think I've actually lost him. Okay.
My stamina is only 14 right now, so I'd be lucky if I could get one arrow off.
We're actually good.
We don't have scouts. The closest thing is kids going on the daily trips in the woods. I know some places do.
I can't wait for Dingo to chime in and tell us that over there in your land, you guys do have scouts, but you call them something ridiculous.
Yeah, Dingo just said it. Yeah, he literally.
Oh, did I predict it?
Yeah, read it in your chat right now.
Beaver Scouts.
You said it as you were talking.
That's fantastic. This is the kind of relationship that you can build here on the Strange Egg channel. When you come in on the daily, when you're a regular here, and I know where you live and what your life is like on the daily, I can insult you in a way that's deeply personal and unique to you. That's okay. You guys can make fun of me because I have a fucking, like, pimple that I picked at right here. Right on the edge of my nostril. And it just keeps scabbing over and I keep picking at it like a fucking baboon. Oh, it's horrible.
What was this that you said recently in one of our group chats about me being from Jersey? I can't.
I bring up that you're from Jersey and use that to insult you often. Not insult you, but just insult New Jersey specifically because it's stinky. You guys have Newark, and Newark legitimately just smells. If you drive through Newark, you have to put the windows up in your car because it stinks. Normally, I use stinky as like a term of endearment, but not for Newark. Newark is just actually gross. Very smelly.
Have New Jersey's like that.
Call Dr. Pimple Popper. The Norwegian word for scouts is spider, says Dingo. You can't tell me that's not pronounced spider the way that it's typed out, alright? I thought you were just a nose picker. I could also just be trying to pick my nose and using my scab as an excuse to just really get in there, you know? The Spider Scouts is legitimately a very cool name, and they should have named it after that. Because then, like, all of the tenets of the Scouts, right, could be different legs of one spider.
You said, that's what it was, sorry. You said Kami is shy, Meek says he lies, because our group chat had like 71 messages.
71 messages.
He's a stinky New Jersey liar.
Okay, I did use that one time to insult you directly. That is true. You were lying though. You were like, "Oh, Kami's super shy. He doesn't talk all that much." And I wake up every fucking day, 25 DMs, 71 DMs, 56 was the last one. 71 broke the record like 2 days ago. Whenever the fuck that was. Can't wait for it to be 160 the next day.
That was literally yesterday. As you were streaming with Sam, you got out of the stream and then immediately said that.
The shaman is fighting the look, wait. Why is that Draugr so far in here?
Is there a Draugr village in that meadows?
No, there's a swamp like north. He came down from the south.
He's been fighting shit and just going far and wide.
Yeah, he's like he went all the way from, let's say, being generous, he was right here.
He's like, I'll hit you.
Oh, I'm so scared. The brutes really like to swim out. They're very high aggro. Fucking so silly. At least I avoided that serpent when we were between those two plains. That's like the most dangerous section of the water right there. Especially without the big boat, which is way faster.
No, I'm looking up ranks of the Cub Scouts.
Wait. Capra. Tell me how you guys pronounce scouts, where you're from. I want to know if it's cooler than the Spider Scouts for Dingo. If Dingo gets Spider Scouts, you better have something that's like even half as cool as that.
Learn about the advancement trail.
I've never been in the Scouts. Funny enough, it's very common for white people to join Scouts, not so much for Hispanic people to join the Scouts. Hispanic people fear the Scouts. They also fear things like taking your medication on time and going to therapy or getting divorced when you should. Not the most healthy culture in the world, but, you know, none of them are.
I'm ready to read it out if everybody else is ready.
I am also ready while Capra figures out what his scouts are called.
So, in kindergarten, they're known as lions.
Okay.
In first grade, they were known as tigers.
Okay.
In second grade, they're wolves. In third grade, they're bears.
What? Hold on, why are we changing animals?
No, it's just because all of those animals use cubs as their, like, actual children's name.
Okay.
That's why they chose those animals. And I don't know, don't get me wrong, I don't know why it goes from lion to tiger to wolf to bear. I feel like there's some sort of better progression through there. Because I don't think wolves should be that high, but...
Look, can you try to pronounce what Capra just wrote? That's what his scouts are called. You're lying to me. That's not what they're called. How do you...
Is Vidnici?
In Vinici! It sounds fucking Italian.
Yeah. It depends on the pronunciation of the eyes.
You just don't pronounce the eyes at all, just to make it even harder to pronounce. Oh god, I'm going the wrong way.
Svinen.
Svinen, that's not bad. Svinen.
And then you have weeaboos in 4th grade.
Why are they called? What are they called?
No, it's not actually weeaboos.
Oh. The ocean attacked us.
I forget how. Oh god.
Oh yeah, it's when the server is saving, it hurts your boat. Forgot that's what it is.
That is 4th grade. I just posted it in your chat. Weebellows?
Weebellows?
Yeah,
that's not a fucking what is that? Can you look up what that is?
I'll look it up, but like I'll afterwards. But
wait,
then you basically in 5th grade, your goal is to get the Arrow of Light, is what it's called, which is just like a little patch that they have. And if you do that, then you can actually go into Scouts.
How do you get the Arrow of Light? Do they like send you into a Zelda dungeon? With like all of them?
The thing though is that each one of those ranks actually has requirements.
No, I know that. So, like you have to do things to get the actual patches, but like what do you do for the Arrow of Light? That sounds like some fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple shit. That might actually be a thing from Legends of the Hidden Temple. I don't have my phone. I gotta go on my other monitor.
So you need to be an active member of your Weebellows Den for at least 6 months since completing the 4th grade, or for at least 6 months since becoming 10 years old. Because you can fast track that shit.
Legends of the Hidden Temple does not have an arrow thing, but Zelda does have the arrows of burning heat, which sounds like a furry
They
thing.
have light arrows as well.
They do have light arrows, but arrows of
I think it's
light is not a
Wind
thing.
Waker has light arrows, no?
Light arrows are in Ocarina of Time, aren't they? You need them to kill cannon.
Yeah.
Unless you use the bottle, which everyone does. Why wouldn't you? It's faster.
So then you need to complete each of the 4 requirements: building a better world, duty to God in action, outdoor adventure, and scouting adventure.
I'm sorry, duty to God?
Well, yeah, you don't know. The Boy Scouts is a religious organization.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like a non-religious organization for kids who can't go to church.
They've been trying to sweep that shit under the rug in recent years, but like, no, it started as a religious organization.
Okay, well, that explains why children are heavily involved in the whole process. That straight up just makes sense. All right.
Hey, I'm just saying, rabbis have a higher percentage of pedophilia than priests.
You know, I would prefer if none of them had any pedophilia at all. Also, hold on. Did you see that fucking article that came out where it's like Germany is currently researchers say that Germany currently has the highest percentage of anti-Semitism ever displayed, and everyone's like, really, ever? Right now, more than any other time ever? I feel like I could maybe point to like a few times where they were being a little more anti-Semitic, but you know, I thought that was hilarious. What kind of dipshit would title their article something that fucking on the nose? You're just asking to get clowned on. Duty to God, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? How do you get duty to God?
Alright, I'll pull that up now, don't worry.
Ooh, Kami's here.
So, duty to God in action. Complete requirements 1 and 2, and at least 2 others. So there's a list of 6 things.
Okay.
So you need to do the first 2, and then just 2 others of the list.
You have to get 4 out of 6 for God to be happy?
Well, yeah. Well, you want to hear a bullshit thing about Boy Scouts, though? To get the shotgun shooting merit badge, you don't even need 50% accuracy.
But you need at least 4 out of 6 for God. God's like, the scouts are like, oh, you don't need to be that good with the gun. You can just straight up miss and hit civilians. But you gotta make sure God is okay. That's fine.
Dude, I was mad when they told me that. They were like, you need to get 12 out of 25 in 2 separate two separate sets.
That's like 45%.
Yeah, I was like,
what
bitch, I hit 24 out of 25. I was like, fuck yourself.
Okay. I don't want to drift into this rock. Get out of the rock. Hey!
So, the duty to God in action requirements. 1. Discuss with your parent, guardian, den leader, or other caring adult what it means to do your duty to God. Tell how you do your duty to God in your daily life.
I thought that boar was a rock and I was trying to swivel around it. Okay, so that one's easy. You could just straight up cheat.
But that's required because it's 1.
I imagine you just have your dad sign a permission slip, right? And be like, oh, we talked about God, and then that's it.
I mean, yeah, my mom signed mine because she's my den leader. But
alright, there you go.
2, under the direction of your parent, guardian, or religious or spiritual leader, do an act of service for someone in your family, neighborhood, or community. Talk about your service with your family. Tell your family how it related to doing your duty to God.
Okay.
Are you taking the stuff out first?
I'm taking the stuff out of the boat first, and then I'm gonna walk up a bit.
I'm just gonna wait then.
Yeah, throw it onto those.
Because I can't jump over. Number 3. So now we're into the optional ones. You gotta pick 2.
Wait, hold on. Those first 2 are required?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I missed that part. I thought like you could do any of the 4.
Requirements 1 and 2, and at least 2 others. So you have to do those first.
I missed that part at the beginning. I remember you saying that now, but like that's still a little fucked up.
So then, just run out of your stamina.
Yeah, I'll
I'll pick it up and I'll go as far as I can.
We'll puddle jump it between the 2 of us. Here you go.
So number 3, Earn the religious emblem of your faith that is appropriate for your age, if you have not done so already. 4.
Wait. I thought it was like a Christian thing. Do they still give you points if you're Jewish and you like?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Boy Scouts of America. It is just like as long as you are worshiping your god, they're okay with it.
Yeah, but it's Boy Scouts of America, not Boy Scouts of Israel, my dude.
Number 4. With your parent, guardian, or religious or spiritual leader, discuss and make a plan to do 2 things you think will help you better do your duty to God. Do these things for a month.
Kami, you better be taking notes. You better still be here taking notes on how to be a good religious boy, okay? This is important shit. You're not gonna be allowed in the fucking Destiny 2 raid if you don't do it. If you don't get the pray to God merit badge, then you're not allowed.
The arrow to light.
The arrow to light. Yeah, there you go.
5. Discuss with your family how the Scout Oath and Scout Law relate to your beliefs about duty to God.
Scout Law, huh?
Yeah, no, there's a Scout Oath and Scout Law.
What's the difference between the law and the oath?
So the oath is something that you say at every meeting, basically, and like try to build to yourself, and the law is basically obvious. It's just something written that you try to live by.
Like the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes,
for scouts.
the oath is the Pledge of Allegiance. The law is just something that basically the leaders try to, the leaders tell you about and try to get you to better understand something, like some stuff like that.
Okay, I want to read the chat and get caught up, though.
Okay.
Serving the Lord by learning to tie knots and going to the priest's secret prayer room. Yeah, dude, if you go to the priest's secret prayer room, they'll have their fursuit ready to teach you about knotting. It's like right that they're very upfront about the knotting thing in the church. I'm gonna buy one of these.
The boat?
Yeah, you can break the boat. That's fine.
Yeah, we weren't sailing anymore.
I was in Canadian Boy Scouts. No God stuff happened there. I mean, there was the takeover America to make Canada bigger talk, but nothing major. Yeah, I mean, you guys are talking about that all the time, so that's not
Also,
nothing
like
new.
every Boy Scout meeting ever held is in a church.
I thought they were just like in people's houses and or in the woods in cabins.
Everyone that I've been in has been in a church.
Huh.
Specifically a Protestant church.
A prostitute church. I'm putting your circlet on the far right chest if you want it, but you don't have to take it if you don't want.
I refuse.
I know you don't like using it, but it's good to have.
I hate this circlet. You should have bought a fishing rod.
That's fine, we'll have enough gold soon. Getting gold is super easy.
Alright.